Yo, what is going on, my husbandos and my foos? My name is HERMSAUR. Welcome to another live reaction review of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. If you guys are excited, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like for me because that would help me a lot. Subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell, my boys. In the last episode, we saw Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke be brought into the house of Shinobu where they're rehabilitate training, is that a word? They are rehabilitating and training so they can get their strength back to par. Now, one thing that Tanjiro learns is that Lady Kanao as well as all the other Hashiras are able to do total concentration breathing throughout the whole day, and that's very difficult because especially since we know that Tanjiro struggles to do that just in general because it hurts his chest. So now we're seeing him train and to work hard. We also see a scene of him in Shinobu, a lot of memes about that one too. Before we get into that, guys, check it out. I found it. Many regrets because this was like $25 and I'm like, well, shit. There's a whole story with Little Tokyo, and I'll make a video about that on my second channel if you guys want to see me talk about it. Let's build this real quick. You know, actually, I would love to have a Demon Slayer sword, but I think I would want to have Zenitsu sword probably, you know? And fun fact, guys, fun motherfucking fact. This figure is a bootleg. On Crunchyroll, they sold out of this, and it sucked because I really wanted one, but it sold out. And this is only 20 bucks. I bought the fake for 25. You know how you totally know this is a fake? The fact that some of the pieces are too big. Wink wink. I'm bending the sword so it kind of. Haha. Hell yeah. Love Demon Slayer. We'll put Tanjiro. Tanjiro will react with me, guys. You wanna react with me, Tanjiro? Alright, let's go. Their eyes are dots. What the frick? So he's asking them to beat him up while he's sleeping if he stops doing total concentration breathing while he's sleeping. Damn, he's asking these little girls to stay up for him? Jeez. But I wonder if they sleep. They probably don't sleep. Look at them eyes. They're so small. That's crazy that they stayed consistent with this opening. I bet you they're like, there's no way we could beat this opening. Zenitsu's just like, what the fuck is happening? So he's doing all of this while total concentration breathing. You know, I actually want to do that. I want to train using rocks. It's like she's so empty inside. I feel it. Are they playing tag? Oh, she's noticing he's working hard. Is she falling in love with him? Oh, almost. She's super tsundere. Oh, look. Lady Kanao can make those explode because she blows really hard. Nice! He did it! Tanjiro blows really hard. Isn't that so? It's your fault for being in bed all day. I wonder if his arms grew back yet. Nope, they're still small. Total concentration constant. Shinobu. And that makes her blood go and bones muscles go boom boom. I'm trying. Shinobu. Talk about reverse psychology. I feel like that's what he needs though, because every time he gets defeated he just gives up. The only way to urge him forward is to just like kind of piss him off. Zenitsu. She knows how to get every single one of them. What? She just gonna stare at the water well? I'm assuming she was doing heads or tails to join them. The slums, my boys. Oh shit. Is that her? This is our first time hearing her voice. You heard her sound like a snap and she never felt pain again. Her parents sold her? Oh, Shinobu and her sister. She's flea-ridden and her face is dirty. She went completely mute. Oh, so this, I'm assuming this guy bought her. She was saved. Man, they really gotta give her like a straight flea bath though. Or is it lice? You know what's crazy? It's like Shinobu has definitely a different side here. In the anime, we see her always smiling. I mean, she's always suppressing her smile. That's what we learned in the last episode. But here, we see her actually being angry, frustrated, different sides of her. Kanao is adorable. She's gonna fall in love with Tanjiro, huh? She's falling in love with Tanjiro, isn't she? Poor Zenitsu. Hey, that's a good look. That's a good look, Tanjiro. You got yourself a waifu. Look how happy they are. He's gonna try to stab him. He's mad. I like when you look at their hands, you can see like there's a lot of like calluses and marks on it. It just shows how hard these people work. And the hands of Demon Slayer are very important, like the showcase of hands and how used it is. His swords look different. He's still beating on Tanjiro. Inosuke is fucking hilarious, dude. He slowly became one of my favorites just because he's so crazy. Oh, he kept up with it all night. He's moving fast. He's gonna grab her hand and then she's gonna fall in love with him. That's how it works. Demon Slayer, the new shoujo anime. Ooh, he got her. Oh, he's beating her. I like how they're rooting for him. His veins are all popping out. He didn't want to splash it on her. They gotta train harder because Tanjiro's passing him up. 3 boulders! Dude, I want to do that. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna buy some rope and find a rock near my house and do it. He has no information on it. It's not fire breathing. Flame breathing must never be referred to as fire breathing. Yeah, I thought that he would have some information about Tanjiro's technique. I wish she would expect great things out of me. I mean, I'm trying out here, Shinobu. Just love me a little bit. That's really good. The fact that he seems normal and he's doing total concentration constant, that's wild as fuck. I think Zenitsu and Inosuke will be with me too. Having those two by my side give me confidence. Yeah, that's the squad. I'm assuming this is going to be the next thing, even though we got like, what, 1 more episode after this? Whoa. Train demon? A train demon? A Taisho secret. The medicated water we use for reflex training when added to your bath is actually great for healing exhaustion and wounds. Dude, but isn't there only 1 episode left of Demon Slayer? And then we're gonna be left in a goddamn motherfucking cliffhanger. Did I not just show the episode the whole time? Of course. Of course, I forget to I'm having a bad day, guys. I'm having a bad day. So when you guys are watching this, I had like 5 mistakes all at once. 1, I forgot to record my audio for the review. So this is my 2nd time recording it. 2nd, the anime screen was not shown in the live reaction. So I had to go back and just record the anime screen and I have to chop it all up. This is going to take a long time to edit, guys. This is going to take a long time to edit, but you know what? I'm a professional editor. I can handle this shit. Just very time consuming. Now in this episode of Demon Slayer, we see Nezuko is still recuperating her strength. She just did have a long day prior, not only helping Tanjiro fight Rui, she got stabbed by Sanemi constantly. So since she's a demon and she doesn't eat, what she does is sleep to recuperate her strength, and I feel like it's going to take a while for her to get her strength back in order. We see Zenitsu and Inosuke pushing forward because they see that Tanjiro is starting to make movements and he's getting a lot stronger than both of them, so they need to step up their game a little bit. Tanjiro has finally mastered the total concentration constant, which is total concentration breathing at all times, which is great. I love that he was making those little girls hit him every time he stopped doing total concentration breathing while he was sleeping. That's really hard though. Like, I think today I'm gonna try to meditate a little bit. I just realized Raphtalia is on the floor because of my dog. And we got a little bit of backstory on Kanao and how she was, I don't know, she was just in a very abusive family household. She was in the slums. She ended up being sold to this guy, I bet, for some really dirty stuff, but she had fleas and lice and all that shit, and she was dirty. If it wasn't for Shinobu and her sister that they purchased her, she can be free, and then they ended up training her. But the only issue that Kanao has is the fact that only does things when she's told to do it. So she doesn't eat unless she says you can eat. Even if her stomach is grumbling and the food is right in front of her, she won't eat unless you say go ahead and eat. So we see how Kanao's relationship was growing up with Shinobu and her sister. Hot AF. And it seems like she might be developing a little crush on Tanjiro. I mean, shit, that's a good ship, I think. People are shipping Shinobu and Tanjiro in the chat, but I think Kanao would be a better fit for him. Though I love how Shinobu is, we see a little bit of Shinobu's past where she showed a bit more personality. Right now, since she's older, we always see her smiling, we always see her like just happy in general, but we know that she suppresses her anger because she just doesn't want people to see that real side of her. She's been through a lot, especially since she wants to be friends with demons due to the fact of her sister, you know, dying and all of the things that happen to the Hashiras. She feels a certain way, so she she believes in Tanjiro. She does know how to get under the skin of Zenitsu and Inosuke to kind of get him pumped up. Like, she was kind of doing reverse psychology on Inosuke, saying like, it's okay if you can't do it, I guess it can be helped. Gets pumped up like, I can do this shit! Zenitsu, she just touches his hand and she says, I'm your #1 cheerleader, and then he just gets so hyped and they're working really hard. The 3 trio is really great, and I'm hoping that maybe Kanao ends up joining them at some point, because she does say like, aren't they your peers? You should, you know, join them. And she flips a coin, and that's when you get that whole flashback and stuff. So really good backstory on Kanao and Shinobu and how they used to act, and also seeing the growth of Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke, mostly Tanjiro. And now I know how Inosuke got his swords to be all chopped up. He did it himself, which is hilarious. But yeah, overall, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. We have one more episode left. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Really good shit. I'm going to be really sad when this ends, but we're going to cover the manga. I said we're going to cover the manga like at the very beginning of the last episode, and someone says, are you going to cover the manga? No one listens to me, man. They just skip to the reaction. If you guys enjoyed this live reaction review, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like for me, because that'll help me a lot. Subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell, my boys. Press that like, guys. This is going to take me forever to edit.